Welcome to the flowerschool.com video library. I'm Leanne Kessler, Director of the Floral Design Institute, and today I'm here to share with you a wonderful wreath for the front door. Perfect for Thanksgiving, clear through the holidays into Christmas and New Year's, long-lasting and a little bit unique. Rather than all evergreens, the conifers, it's evergreen, the boxwood, to give you a very contemporary and fun wreath for the door. My base is a pre-made boxwood wreath. It's on a metal frame, and I purchased it already done. But I want to enhance it, make it a little more special. So I have the boxwood, nice and shiny. I'm going to add the needles of pine, that long drapey, just cutting it down to smaller bits. And a little bit of cedar, which gives it a nice lacy look. Again, cutting it down into smaller bits. Then to enhance, just using a hot glue gun. Nice and easy, a little bit of glue on the end of the stem. Twirl it so you get no spider webs. And then lift and tuck it in. So you lift between the layers of boxwood and then just slide it down in. Being careful to not burn yourself. The hot glue is oh so hot. You don't want it on your fingers. Just on the tip of the leaf, twirl, and then tuck. As I finish decorating the wreath, I look outside to the garden. As the autumn is here and you're cleaning up, it's always amazing how many treasures you may find. Maybe it's a plant that's overgrown that needs some pruning. Maybe it's berries. Maybe it's bare branches. For me, I found this succulent. It's kind of overgrown, gotten gangly. Definitely needs to be pruned back a bit. If you just reach in and clip down, you can always save the plant. It'll grow again. But for now, I'm going to use just the best portions in my wreath. So I pick it down. Then remove the lower leaves, and then once again, a little bit of hot glue along the side, down the end, sealing that moisture in, and then tucking it into the wreath base, moving, glue, making sure to twist it again to eliminate the cobwebs. And then setting it down into place, and repeat that randomly across the base of the wreath. You may have kale in your garden, or if you're like me, it's a dash to the garden center to get a few 4-inch pots. No, I'm not going to plant them. I'm going to take and just cut them off right at the soil line. Then remove that lower foliage. And again, a little bit of glue on the base. So yes, even a plant is sacrificed to place in here, but how cool. This kale gives it a nice ruffly look. Just lift and tuck it down in, giving it a very bright accent to the wreath. Then go back and repeat that. However many times you want to buy kale, that's how many times you're going to tuck it in your wreath. The wreath with the treasures from the garden is beautiful, and you could stop there. Or if you want to make it extra special for Thanksgiving or for Christmas or for a specific party, go one step further and tuck in fresh flowers. For mine, I'm going to use a stem of Cymbidium orchids in this beautiful green color, just a little bit of a throat in the reds, pulling off individual blooms. And then I want them to have water. So I take and cut and place them right down into a water tube. Just giving a cut, placing it in, and again, cutting it. I cut that so it's not too tight on the orchid stem. That way they drink without becoming like a tourniquet. Another cut. Then once again, using the glue gun, just right on the tube itself. And tuck it down into the wreath wherever you like. Then as you get these set, and you like it and it's finished, last step, you take your crowning glory and spray over the whole wreath. This will lock the moisture in and keep it alive and fresh as long as possible. What a great way to greet guests as they show up at your front door. Now you may be wondering, how long will this last? The base, the greens, the succulents, the kale, easily will last through the season if you live in a colder climate. If you're in a very hot climate, it's just like anything. It's not going to last as long. But the cymbidium orchids, even they will last a couple of weeks. They're so long lasting. And then as they fade, you can just pull them out and the base will still be gorgeous. If you want to tuck new ones back in, you can always add them. So many different ways to use this wreath all through the season. For me, it's going to be a perfect greeting to my Thanksgiving guests to kick off the holiday season. Now it's your turn. If you need more creative inspiration or if you have questions, you can find us on the website at flowerschool.com or pick up the telephone and give us a call at 1-800-819-8089. Now, of course, as you create your wreath, I'd love to see. Share a picture. Send it to me at my personal email. It's Leanne, Leanne, at floraldesigninstitute.com. Happy holidays to you. Have fun and do something you love.